Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we will design the main panel of our chatting application, so let's get started. Before we start designing the main panel, let's rename the main frame to the main frame. And rename the left panel frame to the left panel. We might also want to change the name of the left panel top frame, we'll change it to top left panel. We will also change the name of the scroll area to clients list scroll area. We will rename the search people input widget to search clients entry. And we'll change the name of the tool button to search clients button. Now, we can go ahead and design our main frame. First resize it to a better size we can work with. If we take a look at our application, you might see that the main frame could be divided into 3 sections. The top frame, the middle frame, and the lower frame. So, that's what we're about to divide our main frame now. First, we will create the top frame. As usual, we copy the main frame, and then paste it. After that, we'll resize it and put it on top of the main frame. Just follow those steps to create the next frames. Now that we have created all the subframes in our main frame, we will begin adding some widgets to them. Before we add some widgets to them, let's give our subframes to a meaningful corresponding names. We'll name the top frame, main frame top. We will give the middle frame, main frame body. And lastly, we'll name the lower frame, main frame bottom. Okay, now, before we do anything else, let's save our file to our projects folder. We'll call our file mainwindow.ui. Okay, we'll begin the designing from the bottom frame. Go to the left panel, search for tool button, and put it inside the bottom frame. After that, copy and paste it 3 times and put each of them, side by side. Select the right tool button, and resize it to a bigger size. Change its name to send. And lay out the other tool buttons to its left side. Now, go to the right panel, search for icon option, and change the button's icon to the send icon in your icons folder. Again in the right panel, search for tool button style option, and change the style to tool button text beside icon. Now go to the second button, and go through the same process. And then go to the third button, and follow the process. Now, we need to create a subframe for our bottom frame to put the tool buttons inside. We will copy and paste the top frame, and then resize it to smaller size, and put all of our bottom frame buttons inside it. Right-click on the new created frame, and choose Layout, and then Layout horizontally. After that, grab the frame and put it inside the bottom frame. Now go to the left panel and grab the Line Edit widget, put it inside the bottom frame. In the right panel, change its placeholder text to enter a message. We almost done here. Right-click on the bottom frame, go to the Layout, and Layout horizontally. After that, simply resize it to its original size, and boom, we're done designing the bottom frame. Now we can design the main body frame. All we need to do to design the main body frame is, go to the left panel, search for scroll area widget, and drag it into the main frame body. After that, right-click on the main body frame, go to the Layout, and choose Layout vertically. Now, resize it to fit the whole area, and boom, we done designing the main frame body for now. Finally, we'll design the top frame. Copy the top frame, and paste it. After that resize it and drag it to the left of the top frame. Again, we'll copy the frame, and then resize it again, and put it on the right side of the top frame. Now go back to the left panel, search for label widget, and drag it into the top left frame. Copy and paste it, put it at the top right side of the frame. Again copy and paste it, and put it at the bottom right side of the frame. After that, change the text of the left label to unavailable for now, though we might change the whole widget in the future. Now, give the top right Q label widget a text that will be working as a placeholder. For designing purposes, we will replace it with the correct name in the coding lessons. And we will change the bottom Q label widget's text to active now. Resize them nicely. After that, go to the right panel, search for Pix Map selection, and choose the round profile picture image from your icons folder. As you can see, our image does not fit our Q label widget Pix Map properly, so we will check the fit contents under the Pix Map selection. Now, right-click on the frame, go to the layout, and select layout as grid. After that, resize it and put it back to its original place. Now, all that's left to do is to design the right top frame. Since all the widgets we going to need in our top right frame is available in our bottom frame, we will delete the top right frame. Now we'll go to the bottom frame and copy it, come back to the top frame and paste it. We will resize it as usual, and remove one of its tool button. Change to other tool buttons icons. We'll give the right tool button, the gear icon as its icon. And we'll give the left button, the search icon as its icon. Now, since our profile picture's pixmap doesn't have an option to change its size, we will go ahead and delete it, and replace a tool button its position. Now we can simply give the tool button an icon and change its size to our required size. After that, simply lay out the frame in a grid layout. And when you've done that, right-click on the main top frame and lay it out in a horizontal layout. Resize the frame if needed. Now, our window doesn't have any menus, so we will create the top menus now. Go to the top menu, click on Type here, and then click on the first menu, change the name to Create Server. Now, insert a separator, and go to the next, and type Connect to Server. Go to the next menu, and give Options as its main name. In this menu, insert Help, Feedback, and About Us as its sub-menus. And then, go to the main right frame, right-click on it, and lay it out in a vertical layout. Finally, lay out the main Windows frame in a horizontal layout. Resize it as usual if needed, and boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we're done designing our main window. Now, in order to preview what we have been designing, go to the Form menu, select Preview. As you can see, we have successfully completed designing our main window's basic skeleton. Now all that is left to do is to style it a little bit, and we will style the main window in the next videos. And that is the end of this video. We will see in the next video. Until then, take care.